The internet has provided access to virtually anyone. We can learn anything at any time. However, most of this information has been put behind paywalls, or people just don't want to share what they know. I think that's stupid. So I started a podcast that will provide inside access to successful people who are doing things no one else is doing. Hear directly from them how they've become successful while also disrupting society. This is Leaders of the New School.
All right, so today I'm here with Ray Edmonds, Mr.Olympia. Just for anyone who doesn't know, because I know Eli, my videographer back there, did not know what Mr.Olympia was.
Oh, yeah.
I said, he won Mr.Olympia. He goes, sounds like he'd be a weightlifter. I'm like, his name isn't Mr.Olympia. That's the title that he won.
Right.
So what is Mr.Olympia?
Mr.Olympia is like, it's the Super Bowl of bodybuilding, and it's the heavyweight champion of the WWE, not the Intercontinental champion. But yeah, it's the top dog, you know? So it's like in the world.
Which is a big deal because I think when people meet you and they like talk to you,
yeah,
they wouldn't get the idea that you're like,
I get that so much.
International, like top of your industry.
That's always a thing, and it's like, damn, I didn't know you were this approachable. You know, I guess like with bodybuilding, it's like a meathead stigmatism or something. But and then like just if people are just like not knowledgeable about it.
Right. But if anything too, as you get more established, you get more secure with yourself. I'm not saying you're insecure, but like you're growing and trying to build anything, there is some insecurity there.
Absolutely.
Because it almost has to drive you in that way.
Very much.
You know what I mean? Like I see a lot of people, and I'm sure you do too, online who they pretend before they get there, and they don't realize that actually gets in their way of getting there. Because they need to feel that weakness. They need to feel like, oh, I'm not shit.
Sometimes you gotta get hit before you realize how hard.
And if you don't let yourself feel that, you're not going to be motivated enough to actually get there. Even more than just humble, like just down to earth. Like there's people who are humble and they're like, thank you. But you're more of like, you'll just joke with anybody.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
So you said, you've been through some things, and we've talked about it, and it's for anyone who doesn't know, it's jail. You've been to jail. Do you want to talk about that?
Prison. Dude, my senior year in college, at Penn State.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, senior year in college, Penn State. I was about like my last semester, getting ready to graduate. I was arrested on drug charges and was sentenced to 4 to 8 years prison, plus 10 years probation. So like, and I just recently, so this happened in 2008, and I just got this all taken care of, and I did the time inside. I got out in 3 years, which was like crazy to think that you even went through that. You go from college senior year to that. That's
insane.
That's a big extreme.
It's insane.
But yeah, I went through that, and through the blessings, I got through it, and I got through it. It's been a string of many things, like and I can't. It's been like a thing of like being released from prison, like that wasn't easy, Right. And then from there, I had to maintain my freedom, and then I even started a business, which was a cleaning business before bodybuilding, and I like developed confidence to do that, because running a business isn't easy, especially coming out from a joint,
A big belief of mine is that, work ethic's great, confidence great, but being able to have a separation mindset ultimately is what differentiates most people who are successful and aren't successful. Or even like, there's different levels to it. There's people who they hate their life.
Yes.
There's people who have some moderate success, but there's people who are truly like outliers. And I'm a big believer in having a separation mindset where no matter what room you're in, you know what you believe, and you can grow and learn from people, but ultimately they're not going to influence or change who you are or how you feel.
And that's why you got to have a purpose out here and a passion. Do things that you're passionate about, because like those are the things that's going to drive you once you get off the clock. That's just a job. But what you're really into and the things that you really find yourself researching or giving the extra time and attention to, those are the things you got to chase after, man.
Last question. So, you are, when we talked before about, being able to put people on, like success is nothing without being able to help people. What about, because I know that like, you help, your family, you help your friends, you're there for people just as much as they do for you. But talk to me about taking on the burdens of other people. So you have a lot going on yourself. You have Mr.Olympia coming up. You have endorsement deals. You have a ton of stress and pressure, but yet you're still there for other people and you take on their things. Whereas other people would just say, no, I'm too busy for this.
Man, that's people like, and it goes back to, I didn't do this alone, the way I was raised. You take care of your people, man. You take care of your own. Like it's just it's second nature.
And it doesn't need to slow you down.
It doesn't. It's like, yo, I love you. You know, I got you. We're gonna be good. You know, we're gonna be together. And that comes also with like also knowing how to give your love, because there are some situations, family members, people where you got to know how to love them.
Yep.
Because it can drain everybody.
You can't treat it on the same level as you. You have to understand that, like,
so
you know, I have to be a little bit more patient with them. They may not be as rational as me, but they're still my family.
Yeah,
I still have to be there for them.
And like I said, man, that's what made me. You know?
Right.
That's what makes me.
Right. Cool. All right. So, Ray, appreciate it. So you want to tell everyone where they can follow you?
Follow me on every social media platform at Raymont Edmonds.
Thanks, Ray.
From a wedding, glad we made it home. Now we at the top, we celebrating home.